If you've been paying any attention to AI, you've probably felt it, right? It's this constant feeling of being behind. A new model drops, a new tool launches, and boom, the world feels like it's shifting under your feet every single day. It's a full-on AI gold rush, and honestly, it is absolute chaos. But what if we've all been digging for gold in the wrong places? Okay, let's get into this. This quote from investor Greg Eisenberg, it just nails the massive shift that's happening right now. For decades, the tech world has been all about the builders, the coders, the engineers. But AI is taking that entire hierarchy and just flipping it completely on its head. The new gold isn't the AI itself, it's knowing how to get people to actually use it. So here's what we're going to break down. We'll start with the great AI flip. Then we'll look at the specific skills that could be worth $500,000 a year. After that, we'll get into how you should be working smarter, not just harder, with these new tools. And finally, we'll unpack why distribution is the single most valuable skill in tech right now. All right, first up, the great AI flip. This is all about how that traditional power structure in the tech world is getting turned completely upside down. And this slide just says it all. I mean, look, on the left, that's the old pyramid we all knew. Engineers were at the top, the kings. Product managers were in the middle, and marketing, yeah, they were kind of at the bottom. But now AI is inverting that whole thing. On the right, that's the new reality. Distribution, the marketers, the audience builders, they're at the top, supported by product and, yeah, developers. So if the old hierarchy is getting flipped, what does that actually mean for you? Well, it means the most valuable skills are changing too. So let's talk about the new $500,000 skill set. First on the list is AI-powered sales. You know, the old way was this manual nightmare of scraping LinkedIn, trying to find contact info, and just endless soul-crushing follow-ups. Something like 70% of a salesperson's time was spent not selling. But now, AI tools can automate that entire headache, from finding thousands of perfect leads to writing personalized emails, freeing up the humans to do what they're great at, building relationships and, closing deals. Of course, sales can't do much without leads, and that's where AI marketing comes in. And listen, this is way more than just, writing a blog post. We are talking about mastering the entire marketing engine, from the words to the images to the videos, and even the ads themselves. This new marketing machine really stands on three big pillars. First, content writing. You can actually train an AI on your best performing stuff so it creates new content perfectly in your unique tone of voice. Second, asset generation. We're talking about using tools like Runway for video to create absolutely stunning visuals. And third, AI ad creation. Using services with these hyper-realistic AI actors to make tons of different versions of your video ads. It's wild. And this might be the biggest shift of all. It's the death of traditional SEO and the rise of AEO, or answer engine optimization. For 25 years, the entire game was rank #1 on Google. But with millions of people now getting their answers straight from AI chat, the new game is to get your business cited in that AI's answer. And this table really just breaks down the whole shift. The key difference here is the tactic. Instead of stuffing keywords into long blog posts, you now need to create clear, structured, citation-worthy answers to the questions your customers are already asking. And the trend is just undeniable. Some businesses have seen their referrals from AI jump from 4% to 20% in a single month. This is the new frontier for getting discovered, for sure. Okay, this brings us to our third section. See, it's not just about what you do anymore, but how you do it. We all need to move beyond the basic tools and basic prompts if we really want to leverage this tech. A huge part of that is rethinking the tools we just automatically go to. Take ChatGPT. I love this take from entrepreneur Dan Martell. He makes a really powerful point. ChatGPT was totally revolutionary, but it's quickly becoming the Kleenex of AI. The brand name everyone uses, but it's not always the best tool for the job. A lot of the time, it just feels like a watered-down yes man. So if we're supposed to be moving past the basics, where are we heading? What does that next level of interacting with AI even look like? The answer is something called agentic AI. This is the huge shift from a passive research assistant to an active partner. Think of it this way. Instead of asking an AI how to do something, you give it an outcome you want, and it goes and does the entire multi-step process for you, from start to finish, even across different apps. And to work with these crazy powerful new tools, we need a new way of prompting. It's called reverse prompting. See, most people overcomplicate things by trying to tell the AI every single step. The smart way is to just state your desired outcome. Then, and this is the key, You ask the AI to ask you the questions it needs to get the job done. You become a curator, guiding its plan, not a micromanager barking orders. All right, let's tie this all together. Why is all of this happening? It's because in a world where AI can build basically anything, the only real scarcity left is attention. Distribution is the new code. And this number just puts it all in perspective. 200,000. That is how many new projects, basically little apps built on a cool idea, are created on just one AI platform every single day. The world is saturated with products. Building another one isn't the hard part anymore. This slide shows the two paths you can take. The old way is the build it and they will come fantasy, which usually means building a product and launching to the sound of crickets. The new, much smarter way is to build distribution first. You grow an audience, you ask them what they need, you build that specific solution, and then you launch to a group of people who are already lined up and waiting to pay you. So what does a distribution-first engine actually look like? Well, here's a winning playbook called programmatic SEO. It's basically using data and AI to create hundreds or even thousands of useful, targeted pages at scale. You find a common keyword pattern like best CRM for dentists, you build a unique data set, you create a page template, and then you let AI generate thousands of high-quality, unique pages. You start small, maybe 100 pages, monitor it, and then you scale like crazy. That's building a distribution engine. So that leaves us with one final crucial question. In this new era, we know for a fact that AI can write the code and build the product. That part is becoming a commodity. The real challenge, the most valuable skill, the million-dollar question is this: can you build the audience?